Today, we are going to have a practice of the web map creation, especially the vector tile map practice. And in order to make a vector tile map, it is very, some parts are very difficult. For example, vector tile creation from original data or style designing from the scratch, it could be very hard. So today's practice will focus mainly on the preparation of HTML file and referring to the existing style to make a vector tile. And because I got a request of the 3D map creation practice, so our practice will cover how we can make terrain 3D vector tile map, or maybe, of course, we could include raster. And also, if we have enough time, we could explore the comparison map. So let's get started. And before that, let me explain. Here is the two URL, and this is the material for our practice. One is GitHub repository, which I have prepared before this meeting. You don't have to clone this right now. Because we will create a repository like this to host our own maps. So that, but if you need any code or samples, you can just quickly visit this repository to check the map, etc. So from this repository, for example, we are now providing web map like this. This is a very simple vector tile map. Or also we are providing the map around New York. Of course, it can include some. This is a comparison map with raster tile. So that maybe that from this repository we can release such types of the maps. So I hope with today's practice you can develop this kind of the map by yourself. That is your goal for today. Okay. And the second link, second URL is some kind of the guiding document, not a document, but it's a kind of the text which I prepared for you. Guidance on making a 3D web map with MapLibre GL JS. So this by reading this, you can follow the step-by-step guide of preparing these kind of maps. So if you lose your way, you can go back to this document to follow its steps. So let me share the link of these two documents in the chat window so that you can click by yourself. So let me, first I will copy the GitHub repository here. Okay. And second, I will copy the link to the documentation here. So now you have the link to these two resources. So let's get started our practice today. So any question or comments so far? Is it okay? Okay, if you don't have any questions, so let's get started our practice. So maybe if your computer has enough display, please keep open this guidance in somewhere in your PC. So today, because we are going to host our own web map, so let's first create a GitHub repository so that we can host our content. So I heard you already have your GitHub account, so please go to your GitHub page to create a practice repository for today's practice. So let's create together. So maybe go from repository and you can create a new one. So the 3D map. Any name is okay. It's too small. Or it's so the Today we are going to use MapLibre GL JS as our map library. So maybe you can write an easy description of your repository like this, and maybe you can add README file. Then you can create a repository. Please let me know if you can create this repository, and maybe it would be good to open with GitHub repository desktop, and then clone it in your computer, and let's see the showing Explorer like this. So please let me know you are ready to here. You have come to this step. I will wait for a moment. Well, let me know if you have any problem or issue when you create a repository.
Carol.
Yes, yes.
So for the repository name, like can be any. For the setting, I was kind of like lost for the setting. Do I have to keep like the public and do I need to add README file, something like that?
I think it would be better to add a README file because if you have a lot of repositories, sometimes you forget what is this repository for. So I recommend that you always write some kind of README file. And also in order to host our contents through the GitHub page, I think we have to make it as a public repository. So please make sure that your repository is public. Okay.
Okay. Is there any requirement for the license?
I don't think so because the general ordinary license is good. If you want to make a website or a web page with private repository, you may need to upgrade your account. But I think as long as we are releasing contents as a public repository, we can host our GitHub page with ordinary or normal account, I think.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. So Eileen, how are you? Are you okay? Oh, I saw new.
I
I'm
just
good.
created new.
Yes. Yes. Please
Yeah.
create a new one.
I
Maybe
just created.
yeah. Okay, then let's get so now you have the repository and you have a new repository, and by starting the open GitHub desktop, now you are connected this repository with your local environment, and now you have the local folder like this. So okay, so let's move on. Okay. So next, what we are going to do is to clone or to copy the map library into our repository. Of course, we can directly refer to the MapLibre GL JS, but maybe it would be a good idea to copy this repository into our own working environment. So let's go on. Okay. So next, please try to start PowerShell. Any version would be okay, I think. And please go to the your location. In my case, my repository is in E drive, and it's in the temp. And I have several repositories. So today's repository is 3D map practice. Like, so now I think I came to my repository. So are you okay? And when you came, because we will host the files, HTML files on the docs folder. So let's make the docs directory, MK directory, docs. Yeah, please type MK directory docs. Then you'll have the docs directory. And then let's go to the docs. Now it's empty, okay, but it's okay. Can you see my screen? Is it not too small? Okay, maybe
It's
okay. Okay, so okay, then
good.
yeah, you can also check from your Explorer, and now we have the docs directory. So let's move to the docs, change directory to docs, and now there is nothing. Next, what we are doing is to make additional directory for the MapLibre GL version 2.4. So that it is written to here. So maybe you can just copy it and paste it by right click, make directory MapLibre GL version 2.0. So 2.4.0. Then we can go to the MapLibre there. Okay. Then once you came to that directory, maybe then we can copy, download the relevant libraries from the unpkg.com. This is kind of the website that kindly host any npm packages or some kinds of the library. So that maybe you can copy it with curl exe command. It's because the PowerShell is not the Bash or Linux-like environment. We need to add curl.exe. Exe is necessary, but you can copy it, download it by running this command. So you can now have the JavaScript file like this. And also the you also need to the style CSS. So you can copy it, and also js.map. And let's also download the licensing text just in case. So maybe you can also copy this. Oh. Then I think now you have the JavaScript file and map file and CSS file and license text. So please let me know you have done this. And command is written in this guidance document. Okay. And these files are necessary to create your map powered by MapLibre GL JS. So Eden, please put your your any sum up mark to the chat box when you finish. Thank you. Okay, please take your time. Okay, thank you, Eden. You have done. So how about Jean? Are you okay?
Carol,
Yeah.
it seems like the internet, I got some internet issue in my apartment, so like the like the tutorial just showed is kind of like not very like
Okay, I see. So the
yeah. You
can
I
you
mean,
can
you
you
can
see the screen, or then I will copy to the chat window. It's okay.
okay. I can see that. I can see that. I think like because sometimes I would just show like I was out of the line and back, out of line and back. So I mean, was yelling is okay.
Okay.
You can keep going because we have the record uh of the radio. So if I got
Okay.
any like something I was kind of like lost, I can rewatch the video.
I
Yeah,
see.
because
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Like the internet is just not very stable.
Okay. Okay. Then in such a case, maybe the you can fork my repository.
Yeah.
So the you know how to fork
Yes.
pre repository, and
Uh-huh.
there is a practice hyphen b this repository which
Yeah.
I showed you. Then please click fork. Then you can clone this
Uh-huh.
repository into your account. So under your account. So maybe by fork by putting this fork, maybe you can copy this repository to your environment. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I'm like looking right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then let's continue. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And next, now we have the library, which is a kind of the tool to draw our web map. So next, we have to think about the style file of the map, and also the source of our map files. But this time, creating the data, vector tile data and vector tile style from scratch is very hard. So we use existing style uh, like this. So style, how can you write style of the web map or vector tile map? There is a specification provided by MapLibre or Mapbox, and I think they are kind of the de facto standard of the vector tile map. So you can visit their website to check map specification. But this time we will use 3 existing style file which I have prepared before. So first, let's see the some style example of style information. Okay. Now we are seeing the one of the style for our web map, vector tile map or raster tile map. And the style include a lot of information. For example, from here to here, this is the source information. In order to make our web map, you have to use data, vector tile data or raster tile data. So you can add a list of sources to this part. For this example, you can see type is vector tile, and location is my repository, and this is a natural earth. So this is stored in this location. And minimum zoom and maximum zoom, because some data has certain extent of the data scale. So it is defined, and also I added attribution. This data is vector tile converted from natural earth data. So I added some text. This is a source information. And also you'll see some element like sprite on the glyphs, and easily with easy words, sprite is kind of the map symbols, and glyphs is a kind of the text font. So that we have to specify the map symbol location and the text font location to draw our web map. So style information includes the location of these sources. And after this information, we have the list of the style layers. For example, web map is consist of many style layers. Backend, there is a background, and second layer is a landmass, and third layer is coastline, and fourth line is boundary, etc. And this style layer has a source and maximum and minimum zoom or drawing information, etc. So these detailed information will be defined here. So this is a one of the example of very simple style. So we already have it. And let's see another style example. And if you look at the second style example, it is a little more complicated because we have more style layers here. This is the style for the vector tile converted from OpenStreetMap. So we have more layers. So like this, a background, and we are using advanced filter to select some features. So it has longer description on the style. So style information could be several thousand lines, like this. So it's very hard, sometimes very hard to prepare this style. But so this time we will not go into the detail of this, but please remember we already have some styles here, so we can use this style. And you can check, refer to the style from this URL. So you can do that. Okay. So now we understand the library is here and style information is here. Style can refer to the data source itself and other necessary information. So basically, we are now ready to prepare the web map. So next step, we will go to prepare the HTML file under our docs repository. So let's continue to practice. So now, because we have the directory here, and under the docs directory, we have MapLibre location here. So let's create a HTML file here. You can make new text file and rename it as map1. HTML and open it with text editor. Like this. Then once you are ready, you can copy this HTML file to your map one. Then please save it. Ian, please follow this step and please let me know once you have pasted the HTML file into this UI on HTML. Okay, please take your time. And when you are ready, I will explain the detailed step a little more about this contents. Okay, so you are ready. So let's go. So next, before that, I will explain it. Because we have to publish our content. So let's reflect our edit to the repository in the internet. So maybe you can go back to your GitHub desktop and you can commit your edit to the main. And also, please push your result to the origin. Then I think you are now pushing your edit to your new repository. I think so. If you refresh your repository, your new repository, I think you now have the docs and also you have the MapLibre there and also the map HTML here. Okay. Eating and Jin, if possible, please try to follow this step.
Okay.
Okay. I will repeat. If you change your local folder and you made some change, you will see a difference or you are editing the this place, and you can push commit to the main button, and after that you can press push button to push your edit into the your repository. Yeah. Eden, are you okay? Okay, yes, I see. So the if you have you have done this, let's put the setting of the repository to release our contents as a GitHub page. So please press setting. Then you will see pages on the left side, pages on the left side, pages menu on the left side. So please click pages, setting and pages. So now you will see GitHub pages. Please check it. And what you have to change is a branch. It should be main, and root should be doc. Then you can press save. Main, docs, save. Okay. So by doing this, our repository is now being published. You can see brown circle in the middle here. It means it is still being processed, so that we have to wait for a while. But please make sure you have completed from setting and pages and main docs and save. So then your repository is now being processed. So that's the situation. Okay. So that we have to wait a few minutes until the repository will be released. While waiting, I will explain a little more about what we done with our first map. So let me briefly explain about it. I think you have some experience of writing HTML document, but as much as possible, I will try to explain easily so that let's go. First, about the HTML is consist of header and body, head and body, and inside the head, we can specify the reference to the some script or style sheet. So you can see in the header, there is a link or a reference to the JavaScript, which is a MapLibre GL 2.4.0 or JS. It is the our own location. So that starting from dot slash, that means this is referring to the JavaScript library, which we have downloaded several minutes ago. And also we are referring to the style sheet for MapLibre GL. So we are defining these here. And next, please also pay attention. We are adding some more style for web map bodies and maps like this. So it is also described in the header. Okay. Yeah. And in the map body, in the HTML body, first you will see some div tag for the web map. So this tag is for web map. And then followed by the script. So that with this script, JavaScript script, we are defining map information and using the MapLibre GL JS library. Here you will find a variable map, bar map. This is instance of the come from the MapLibre GL JS library, and it's you can see under this map there is a style information here, and there is a maximum zoom of the map, or of course you can add minimum or default or the starting zoom level or center location if you need it. But under this map bar map, you can change several parameters of your own web map. And what is the most important for you is the style information, because this style JSON is the style JSON which we first checked. So this is a very simple style for the vector type converted from natural small scale data. So first map would be very simple or easy one because the our referred style is this easy style. Okay, so the this part is for the web map description, and also you can add some user interface parameters. You can add a control. For example, or navigator control or scale control. You can see the scale length of the in the map. Okay, and if you want, you can add tile boundaries or map collision of the data, but they are for debug process. So this time I made them as a comment out, so we don't refer to that. But these are the very simple structure of the map HTML. So by writing this HTML file, you can have the map web map like this. So that's the brief explanation of the simple HTML file. So let's go back to your repository. So your new GitHub repository to check if the work has been done or not. Okay. So now we can see that this is a 3D map practice, but you can see green check button. Green check button. Here 10 minutes ago green check button. So that means this repository is GitHub page is ready. So we can now see the our GitHub page. So GitHub page. So it should be the starting from your account name, then github.io/ your repository name 3D map track. Then followed by the map file name map1 HTML. So let's see what you can see. I think then you can see the map like this. So Eileen, please let us know, share the your URL if possible. What is the name of your GitHub repository? Let me check if possible. Can you type it or your account name if you don't mind? Yes, she's typing here. Jin, do you follow this step or do you want to follow this step after? Yes, Eileen. I mean that I wanna check your map so that if possible, could you share the your GitHub account name or the location of your GitHub repository?
I am kind of like slow, so
Okay.
probably I will keep watching the video and
I see.
also
Okay.
also I'm reading the tutorial you just showed, like
I
the
see.
guidance.
Okay. Yeah. Then maybe no pressure, so please take it easy. Yeah.
Yeah, because the internet is kind of like unstable. So sometimes
Okay.
I saw your video is just like stop, like pause,
I see.
like that.
Maybe I will turn off my video so that you can focus more on the screen and the voice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will keep like try my best to
I
follow.
see.
Because I'm
Okay.
kind of slow
Yeah.
on that.
Maybe it's not so hard, and you can easily follow this later on. No? So take care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eileen, thank you very much for sharing your email address. So I'm not quite sure that can you show me copy the your repository location like this, if possible. Let me check. Okay, anyway, let's keep practice. Okay, so now as I said, we have the map with this this is because our map is referring to this style right now. This style right now. So this simple map is from this style. It is easy style. So next, what we do is just replacing style. So let's do that. Okay. First, because we don't want to do the first map, so please copy it and create a copy it as a map 2, which is the new map. Okay. Please make a new map and open it with text editor. Map 2. Okay. Then what we gonna do is to change the reference to style. Okay. So before that, first map is from the first style. So the next map we gonna use this style, a little bit complicated style. So the please copy the location of this style. This is the OSM map at around the New York City area. So we will, for the map 2, we will replace the referred style with the this second one. Okay. So please take your time and no rush. You can use this. I will put it in the chat box as well. So the second style will be this. So please copy this style to here. Okay. And because the second style is a little bit more detailed map, I mean, okay, yeah. Okay. Computer running a little bit late. Okay, so please take your time. So the second map is a little bit detailed one, so that we could increase the maximum zoom level from 14 to 19. So here and here. So let's change it. And maybe that we can also change the number of the map because this is the second map. So the practice 2 title should be practice 2. Then change the reference to the style and maximum zoom should be 19. So please follow this step. Okay. copy the map 1 as map 2 and open it with text editor and change the title and also change the style reference and also the maximum zoom level. Then once you're done, you have done, please save it. And you can commit to the main and push that. But maybe the I will wait Edin to follow this step. Yes, okay, thank you. So now Edin is ready. So the once you have done, please go back to the GitHub desktop and commit your edit to the your main branch, and also please push it to the your origin. Okay. After you push it, you can see your repository on the web. And now you see the brown circle at the center. That means this is being processed. So let's wait for a while until the map2 comes. So like this. Okay. So now this is our first practice, and our second practice will be come to this, but it is not yet released. So please wait for a while. And let's review again to our map style. No, map HTML file. So there are no significant changes, but what we have changes is the style reference and also the maximum zoom setting. So no, but the style is very different from the previous one. So let's see what we will see. Yeah, this is the style. It is a little more detailed. This style has a definition of the center when it is loaded, and also the its source is vector tile. Source is vector tile. Source information is here. Source is vector tile, and it is from OSM OpenStreetMap contributor, and zoom level is from 5 to 13. And I also have added some raster dem file for hillshade. So we are also referring to the raster dem files and RGB elevation from SRTM, which I have converted, and the minimum maximum zoom level. And there are the numbers of layers, style layers, so that you don't have to understand all of them, but there are a lot of layer information for the OpenStreetMap data. So let's check again. So now you can see like this. So if you check the second map, I think now our repository is updated, and you can see the map around New York State like this. And again, this is a map from the vector tile data converted from OpenStreetMap. And I also added the hillshade from the SRTM dem. And because this map is powered by the MapLibre GL JS, if you right click and drag it, right drag, you can tilt this map, or you can rotate this map like this. However, right now, you can see some building has certain height, but I didn't added any terrain 3D information, so you will not see terrain height with this map. You will only see some hill shade. However, there is no information or no terrain height of with this map. So please observe this. And Jin, if you don't do by yourself, you can at least you can check the map from this. I will show you the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe please refer to the chat window, and by clicking this, you can access to the same map. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, and you can go to the by scrolling, you can change the scale, and by right click and dragging, you can tilt or you can rotate. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you can see that there is no terrain height. That's our second map. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go on. So next, let's create a third map. So Irim, please copy your second map and rename it, copy it and rename it as map 3. Map 3. Oh, Irim is typing S. Map 3 and open map 3 with your text editor. Okay. Map 3 is a little bit difficult because we are going to add terrain 3D to this map. So let's go step by step. Okay. When you open the map, okay. So next is, where is it? Yes, this should be map 3. Okay. So map 3, because our previous map 2 doesn't have any terrain information on it. So we will add some terrains. We will first add a terrain 3D source, and also we will add set terrain to our HTML file through our HTML file. So it's a kind of tricky, but after bar is defined here. Okay, so please follow me. You have copied the map 2 and renamed it to map 3, and you will see the script in the bodies, and the first part is bar map. And after bar map ends, and between the user interface, you can add this part for 3D terrain parts. You can copy it from the our documents or reference. And because when map is loaded, we wanna add terrain 3D as a source, and we wanna set terrain. So that there is a function, map on function, and we add terrain. So that this bracket close here. But when map is loaded, first we will add the source. Source is added to the map. So the add source. Terrain 3D is the name of added source, and the type should be raster them, and tile location is here, And attribution of the source is RGB elevation from SRTM data, and the tile size and max minimum zoom is defined here. So this part, we are just adding the source to the style or to the map. And second part, we are set terrain information. Source is terrain 3D, which was already added, which is already added to the source because terrain 3D is the same name here and here. So source is added, and exaggeration is a kind of the emphasis in the vertical direction. So this time 1-to-1 ratio is good enough. So just leave it as 1. So by adding this, you can add a source and terrain when the map is loaded. Okay. So Eden, please let me know when you have added this. And for Jin, I have shared the URL of this map3. So because while you are waiting, you can compare map2 and map3, especially by tilting and increase your zoom level. So the one will be without terrain height and the other will have terrain height. So you can compare the difference of these two maps. Okay.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And Eating, if you can do that, maybe we also edit a little more about the map information. So that please let me know when you have done. Okay. Yeah, because this would be the first time for you to edit these parameters, so or it could be a little bit confusing for you. But I hope that you can feel some flavor of the web map creation. Yeah. Okay, Eileen says she has done this. So the next because we wanna change the map setting a little. So the right now we have added this, but next I wanna add a little more about this map setting. Okay, so the container map is the same, and style reference is the same, and maximum zoom is same. However, we wanna add one more line, two more lines, and please do not forget to add comma after the max zoom because we will add another line here. So we will add max pitch. This is a level of the tilting. So we should add 85. Otherwise, we can't go the deep tilt. So the max pitch should be defined as 85. Okay. Then also the hash should be true. HASH should be true. Okay. Then after that, you can save it. Okay. So I will explain what is hash. So with the previous map 2, we can't see the longitude and latitude and tilt, etc. But if you are looking at a map 3, no, sorry, not this one, not yet. So if you are looking at a I will go back to my previous. Yeah. Compare 2 and 3, okay. Map 2 at the URL, we don't see any longitude and latitude information because the hash is off. But about the map 3, we are seeing the zoom level 8 and latitude and longitude like this. And if we tilt the map, you will also see the tilt or rotating parameters in the URL. So this hash will sometimes help us to understand the location or the parameter of the map. So that because we wanna see the 3D and we often use tilt for the map 3. Let's use the hash true. Okay, so the hash true like this. So once you have edit this again, please go back to GitHub desktop and commit to main and push it to your repository. Then you will have the map 3 in a few minutes. It will be coming very soon, but not yet, but it will come. So remember, with map 3 and map 3, map 2 and map 3, we are referring to the same style. However, the difference is adding the terrain source and set train into the map 3. So we may see some difference with these two maps. That's the reason. And MapLibre is now supporting terrain 3D, so it will allow us to add terrain source and set terrain. Let's check again. Yes, now it comes. Oh. It says practice too, so that I forgot to change the name, so that maybe this should be map 3 and save it. It could take a little more time to reflect it, but push origin. So let's see the map 3, okay? So this is New York State, New York City. And western side, we have New Jersey states, and you may aware that there is a big cliff called the Palisades Cliff, and I heard that this is a kind of the lava, not lava, but it's a kind of the rock body. So you can see the height, certain difference of the height. There is a continuous cliffs from the southern part to the northern part like this. So now you can see the topography of the with this web map, okay? And northern part, you will see the mountains. So, for example, and you can tilt and rotate your map like this. So you can try to see this. But with the previous map, I mean the map 2, if you change the map 2, sorry, hash is off, so we can't see the same place. This place. So you can clearly see the difference of these two maps. Maybe location is a little bit different. Right, like this. Okay. So, Eden, can you also see your 3D map by your end? Yes, so she says yes. So that's how we can create the 3D maps with MapLibre GL JS. And today I haven't explained how we can prepare vector tile or how we can prepare base style. However, if you continue to running vector tile things, you can make these maps by yourself for your area of interest. So that please continue to study. And now 1 hour, more than 1 hour has passed, so I will stop here. But let me briefly explain about additional content. So far, we have successfully developed the 3D maps. And there is another way to make 3D map. You can directly edit style files rather than editing HTML file to create the same 3D map. So you can read this case to here, but we are doing the same thing. Okay, and another practice would be the comparison of the map today because time we ran out of the time, so I will not do that, but let me briefly show you what we can do with the that. So this is my repository prepared yesterday, and for example, we can prepare this map, but this map is made from the two map. First one is the map we have just used, and the second one is the satellite imagery. Both are the both has each styles. So what we did is first you have to prepare two maps as you saw today's practice. If you have two styles, you can prepare two maps. Then you can use some kind of the plugin to compare those two maps, and then with that you can dragging the center line, then you can compare two maps. For example, this time I'm comparing it with the raster imagery and vector tile, but you can of course compare raster and raster or vector and vector. You can do that as you like. And of course, this is MapLibre. You can make it tilt, then you can also compare like this. Okay. So I will not go into detail of this today, but if you are interested in, please follow this documentation. And if you have any question, you please feel free to ask me anytime. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry that I have exceeded 10 minutes, but I wanna close today's practice. So in the end, do you have any question or comments?
I think Eileen just asked, could you please share the video after today?
Okay, I will do so. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Eileen, thank you very much for your message. I have confirmed it, so that I appreciate your kind attendance. Yeah, thank you. Then, do you have any comments or questions, or are you happy with the practice today?
Yeah, actually, like even though I'm kind of slow, but I'm still kind of like learning from your tutorial, and I'll keep practicing, and based on your guidance and the video. So
Okay.
maybe if I have a question, I will just email you or just message you on the team.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, because you have several months with us, so that please feel free to contact me anytime. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so if you don't have any other questions, let's close today's practice, and thank you very much for your kind participation. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye. Eileen is typing, so maybe I will wait. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, bye. Thank you. So I will end meeting.